are and why we're here tonight.
Hey guys, I am Darius Thompson, also known as Mr. Dress and Rest, the CEO and owner of Hardcore Glam. And tonight we're here at the 3520 experience, celebrating my 35th birthday and 20 years of being in the fashion game, 20 years of producing runway shows, runway training, creative directing, coaching, pageant, all the things. 20 long years. And so we're here tonight, and I'm really, really excited to celebrate with close family and friends.
And we're so excited to be here. Tell us what you're wearing today, because it's giving.
Well, tonight I am in Alec Resemblant Couture, who will be the closing designer tonight. So, yes, and that is my godfather. So he made this for me. I'm feeling good. This is actually what I would have wore if I was at the Met Gala.
Okay.
For the Black Dandyism.
Okay.
This is what I would have wore. So that's kind of was the vibe I was going for. But yes, Carl Trojan, Alec Resemblant Couture.
I love it. So where can people find you on social media?
So you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, at _ Mr. Dress and Rest, DRESS and Rest. Because all I do is dress and rest, honey.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. Any other things you want to?
Yes, just give one thing you have to tell your guests tonight.
Thank you. Like, no, seriously, thank you. Everyone, a lot of people that are here tonight have been with me at least 10 of the years of these 20 years. So I'm very happy for them to be here. I'm grateful, and I'm looking forward to another 20 years. Yes.
Well, congratulations and happy birthday.
Hey y'all, we're so excited to be here tonight. Are y'all excited? Yes, y'all. Well, my name is Kristen Johnson.
And my name is Tony Lee.
And we are the Stylist Rant Podcast. And we're so excited to be here tonight to celebrate the 3520 experience and interviewing the man of the night.
Yes, so give it up one more time for the
And happy birthday. So for those of the people who may be hearing about you for the first time tonight, let them know who you are, how you got started, and all that good stuff. That's a lot. That was a lot in one.
Yeah, 20 years. It's a long time. But first, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Thank you so much for coming. I am Darius Thompson, the CEO and owner of Hardcore Glam Productions. I am a creative director, runway show producer, and runway coach. And so I started at 15, as you already know. Tonight we're celebrating 20 years. And so I started in high school, and I haven't stopped since. And so thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it.
As you know, we have a lot of young creatives here in the audience today. Can you just give them one thing of advice that you wish you knew 20 years ago?
Take your time.
Just go for the ride, child. Go for the ride. It's going to be some ups, some downs, some side to sides, but just enjoy the journey. Every day is not going to be perfect. Some days it's going to be like, why am I doing this still? But keep it as your passion, and just trust the process. Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Yeah.
Like that.
Was there anything specific that made you want to go in this direction?
Not exactly something specific. I just always have been into fashion and style and clothing as a kid. So, I mean, seeing my parents get dressed, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, like seeing everyone just kind of get up, right, as Black people do. Sunday's best. So, I've been wearing suits and turtlenecks for a very long time. Look back at pictures, it's me at 3, and the full suit and turtleneck and all the things. So, I've always been into what I was the only child too for a long time. So, I was the kid that watched like the Style Channel, watched the runway shows, Victoria's Secret, all those things. And so I utilized modeling as a way to kind of get into the field. I didn't necessarily want to be a model. I just could model, and I knew that I could utilize that as an avenue to kind of get in. And so at that time in high school, everybody had their teams, their troops, and all the things. And so for me, it was like, I don't necessarily want to be in the show. I more so just wanted to put on the show. But in order to kind of get your foot in, I had to model first. And so I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed teaching. I actually am self-taught. I was never coached. I coached myself. So, I mean, when you're bored as a kid and you're watching like all the runway shows on TV, I just kind of took that in and then kind of merged it into my own little signature walk, and then I taught a bunch of other people, students, models, whatever, and some of those people were in the show tonight. They're models in the show that I've been coaching since they were 10. So it's been a long journey.
Full circle moment.
Yeah.
Full circle. So 20 years is a long time.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you felt sometimes throughout your journey like you don't want to keep going, you want to give up, all those things. But what encouraged you to keep going? What encouraged you to keep moving forward and just pursuing your passion?
So recently, I've had time to kind of like reflect. So Jordan, who you all seen tonight, he's one of those models that I've had the pleasure of coaching since he was 10, and he's now 18, and he is a freshman at UMES, my alma mater. So, so recently, as this past spring, I had the opportunity to come back to my alma mater and produce the Spring Fest show, and kind of after that show, with those students and seeing how their whole confidence changed, their self-esteem, and to see how they were excited to learn about, how to produce shows and the concepts and ideas. So that's what actually keeps me going, like seeing them, and even seeing Jordan now, like he's like a whole freshman and taking over the campus. So it's like seeing myself all over again. So it's those moments where I'm like, this is why I do what I do. Because it ain't for the money, child. But the money does get good sometimes. But seeing them and seeing the people that I've worked with and impacted, and some of them have gone on to have amazing careers in modeling and fashion, and they're buyers, they're models, they're makeup artists, and so forth. So even one of my babies is here tonight. Hey, Kayla. Hi. So you guys check out Salon Couture. So she's another one of my babies who I had a long time ago, and she's a whole business owner. So I'm proud of her. 6 years in. Clap it up for her. That's what I'm happy. And technically for a minute, I was kind of done with coaching. But my best friend is the one that actually brought me back out, Sierra.
Okay, best friend.
Y'all need to see everything.
I was done. I was like, oh, I'm kind of good. But she was like, you want to come and coach? Crown Bound. Check it out, guys. Okay. Crown Bound Pastry. So I was like, okay, sure. She was like, you can do the kids. I'll take the adults. And I was like, okay, cool. So in seeing them and seeing how excited they were. So those moments is always like, I guess I'll stay in the game.
The game needs you.
Yes.
Well, I just want to take a quick pause and say, one, if these are the gentlemen that you have been coaching throughout this past decade, kudos to you, because the walks ate, the mugs ate, the clothes ate. I just want to even point out how, one, you did do a all-male show, but you also invested in all-male designers, so I love that as well. So I just want to give you a round of applause for that, for just even showing love to your community and those that you helped, bring up. So what I do want to know, and I'm sure the audience wants to know as well, what made you go in the direction of doing this all-guy show, which is something super different than what we're normally used to seeing?
I feel like I've met so many amazing male models over the years, and I always felt like the guys don't get a whole lot of shine. It's really about the girls, and we know, they are the spark in the show. However, I'm like, the guys can definitely hold the show on their own, but more so over the last 2 years, I've been doing different collections and showing in different events like Indie Fashion Week and so forth. And so what I wanted to do, which I enjoyed, was that I was coming in contact with so many great male models, and the energy, and then they're from all walks of life, all different ethnicities and so forth. And so in my mind, I was like, wow, I have a little community here, right? And I want people to see that as men in general, and definitely men of color, we can all get along, be friends, come from different walks of life, doesn't matter, orientation, race, and so forth. And so tonight we all came here for a shared goal, a shared vision, and we executed it, right? Those are my guys, my brothers, some of them nephews, sons, all the things, but we came together and had a great time, and so it can happen, and so that's what I wanted to share. tonight.
Yes. Well, the same way you have these beautiful roses laid out, we want to make sure we're giving you your flowers tonight. So congratulations on everything. And what is?
You know what they call me now?
What they call you?
Someone told me that I am the rose of Baltimore.
Okay. I like that. Make sure you put that on LinkedIn.
Yeah, they said you're the rose of Baltimore. Every time we go out, I run into people that I know.
I love it. And it's always great times and great vibes with Darius, because although he is, repping UMES, he made a huge impact on Morgan State's campus. Yes. So HBCU all through and through.
Hey, Morgan.
Okay.
Darius Thompson.
So just to even, close us out, what's next for Mr. Hardcore Glam?
Well, next in line, I'm gonna have a show in the spring, summer, not summer, spring, spring, summer. But my big goal is very soon I would like to have a Hardcore Glam weekend. Okay. So it'll be a fashion-filled weekend. Runway show. I'm going to kind of gather all the areas that I tap into, from music, as you all know, I used to have a podcast, Soulful Sundays. I'm a music kid, so I would, tap into Black entertainment. So I'm kind of bringing all that together, from runway show to a gala. We're going to tap into some music, and I'm also going to bring back my pose competition, which is for the different college and kid modeling teams. And so I always like to go back to that because that's where I started, right? So I always like to kind of highlight those individuals in that community. Yeah, so we're gonna have all of that in one. So be on the lookout, guys. It's coming soon. Don't keep asking me about it. Just wait till I drop it. It's a lot going on right now. I got to make sure it fits not just in my schedule, but Demi's schedule too. Yes.
I love it.
So we had some questions from the
Yes,
audience.
if we have any audience questions, if you're not scared to want to come up, come make a little lounge. A little lounge so the patient and Mike, you can be on camera.
My God, sister.
Yes, God, sister.
Imagery or idea would you say was a constant on your mood board?
Roses. As you can see. No, it was, as you can see, like, in the show, you didn't really see any, like, suits, per se. You've seen some different looks, but primarily, like, guys, we want to be fashion forward, too. We want to be in couture and drapery and all the avant-garde. So that was kind of like the image I had in my head. And I did draw a huge inspiration from the Met Gala, this past one, the Black Dandyism. And what you could see in this show, you've seen all types of looks, right? We come in, we can serve all kind of looks, right? So you've seen more so ready to wear, couture, streetwear, street chic, or whatever you want to call it. So you've seen a variation of looks, and so I wanted to kind of show that and show all the different ways that we show up, because every designer that showcased and everything that was here tonight, I would wear, and everyone knows you can catch me in a sweatsuit to this full length situation. So I wanted to make sure that we seen that tonight.
That was good. Any other questions?
Don't be shy.
My question, I just want to give you your flowers. I want to thank you so much for coming back to the shore and helping produce that fashion show in the spring. I was the president, and he came and he really inspired us to do better, to do more, to want more. And you guys don't know the impact that he had on that campus. What he said about building that confidence and helping the students, helping the people find themselves, I truly, truly, truly want to implore y'all that he really is who he says he is. And before I ask my question, I just had to do that because you're the best, and you don't know how much you pour into people and how much you really show us who we are, because you are who you are. And I just want to thank you. I love you for it. And my question to ask you is, how do you keep your mental health? How do you keep your peace? Because you brought me out of a dark place last semester. You helped me come back to myself and remember who I was. So I want to ask you, how do you do that on your everyday?
Literally. There isn't anything else. I've known the Lord all my life. You know who my grandmother is? But literally, I believe in that scripture, train up a child. And so I was trained up and I never left from it. And so within these last couple of years, I've definitely have drawn closer to him. So that's where I kind of keep everything at. I pray, I take care of myself. I have moments to myself. I go on solo dates and I go on vacation. I have moments for myself. And so that's how I kind of take care of my mental. I allow myself to feel when moments are not my best, but I don't stay in that place. And that's it. And I keep good people around me. A solid crew. Like a solid crew. My girls down there, those are my girls. They're my people. You know what I'm saying? So, and most of them I've known 10 plus years. And so I'm thankful to you all for sticking by me, you know, because they do play into my mental health. Because when people you're around that ain't, you know, so keep that energy over there. So yeah, that's how I take care of myself. And I love you. You know, she being nice now, but she wore me out.
I need it how?
Wore me out.
Any more questions from our amazing audience? Yes, I know y'all got your heels. Come on, take your time, please.
I'm Bessie, all right, a long time ago. But I am a business owner myself, so you and I share that experience.
Yes.
And obviously I know there's so many people here tonight, and I would assume there are some that have aspirations of being a business owner. You may be in the beginning stages of being a business owner, and you know there are trials and tribulations, show.
Yes.
So my first question is, what was the inspiration behind the name Hardcore Glam? And in terms of experiences that you have growing the business, what has been the biggest obstacle and how did you overcome it?
First part of that question, okay, so the way Hardcore Glam came about, right, the name. So I always felt like anything I did was glamorous. It had a glam effect to it, right? However, you know, I've always had a certain kind of edge to my looks or just to anything that I did. And if you all don't know, I am a huge Little Kim fan. A Little Kim fan. So one day I was kind of sitting there trying to like figure it out, like, oh, glam is on, glam. I'm like, God, no. And I know what her first album is called, Hardcore. So I took from there and I was like, oh yes, because I was looking at the album cover and I'm like, she's glamorous, but the lyrics are so edgy, a little raunchy. And I'm like, okay, cool. So that's when I drew from that and it became Hardcore Glam. And so yes, that's the inside thing that most people don't know, that's where that name came from. In regards to obstacles, right?
Yes.
Okay. Something that I had to learn, and I remember in my early years, like my high school years, of having my first team headliners, and and I remember getting very like frustrated with like my peers. So I'm like, they don't get it, like they don't take it serious, and And the one thing that my mother told me, and that still kind of follows today as you kind of encounter different people, is that everybody is not going to care as much as you do. Everybody, because it's your business, right? So of course you care and you want it to be the best. And so I've learned I've tried, and it gets hard, not to take things personal. It's business.
Yes.
And when things don't go right, I have the choice to either continue to work with them or not. So don't take it personally, and just learn. Everything is a learning experience, pretty much. So if something goes wrong, I don't take it as, okay, no, I don't need to do this anymore. I just learn from it, right? So like today, to be honest with you, I had several models drop out between yesterday and today. I had 5 models drop out total. And I was like, oh my God, like this is crazy. But literally every time something happened, I just went back to the drawing board. Okay, I'm gonna switch this person here, put this person here. Okay, I had literally a plan B, a plan C, a plan D, a plan E. So that's kind of one of the things I would say, just like in those obstacle times, like just kind of always try to prepare, don't take it personal, don't panic, just pivot.
Thank you.
Hey y'all. Okay, I'm Gilly. So Darius, my question to you is, how did you continue for 20 years to keep the fashion alive? Because fashion has different eras and it's different genres. And so my question is, how did you keep it alive and how did you keep the energy to keep going for 20 plus years going on?
I think it really came from working with young people. Like, I mean, I'm young too, but I'm saying like working with like young people and having people around you that enjoy it just as much. Like, and that means not even just friends, like family. Like, y'all see my mother?
Yes. Your mother.
Y'all see the look? She, okay. So, I mean, it's always around me. You know, my granny and her red lip, her fuchsia lip. So it's always something around, you know, but really working with young people, because young people are always, you know, even though you feel like we're hip, I mean, yeah, we know things for our age group, but by them always, I'm seeing how they're moving and how they are into certain things and certain trends. And as I was creating shows for them, I had to keep up with what's going on, right? I could add things that was from my era or generation, but I had to keep up with them. That meaning from not just fashion trends, but music trends and dance trends and all the things, so you could include those aspects into your shows or to your shoots or whatever. So shout out to the young folks.
I don't know how much time you had.
What time is it? Oh, I did real good, yo. I was on Caucasian time. Yes. Because y'all know shows back in the day would be like 4 hours.
Yes.
No more. Can't do it. Can't do
You want
it.
to do another question?
Sure, I can.
Okay, one last question. Anybody?
Any last questions from the audience?
Sorry,
If not,
okay.
if not, we can give the benediction.
Okay. Well, any last words that you would like everybody to know? Coming out, supporting, celebrating 20 years and 35 years.
Thank you. Thank you. When you think about it, like I'm 35, but I've been doing the same thing for 20 years. That's more than half my life. And so there are moments like today, I told my mother, I said, I am retiring. I am done. But all in all, though, like, it's my passion. So I could never really see myself not doing it. But I really want to thank everybody here for supporting me. I mean, I have friends here that they don't miss no show, no event.
We like that.
And I am so grateful. There are people here I have not seen in years. There are people that were here from high school days to college days to the early stages of Hardcore Glam, to me being at Milford, to me being at Sea, to me like Morgan. Like, I've kind of been all over, and I thank everybody for just kind of being there with me through all the phases and stages and eras, I guess you can say. And I'm grateful. So I hope that you all will stick with me for another 20 years. And I love you all, and thank you so much for being here.
And as you see the love
Well, thank you for having us. Thanks for listening, y'all. We appreciate y'all. And that's a wrap.
Thank y'all. Oh, can y'all please make sure y'all kind of take a picture with me out in the lobby?
Yes.
Oh, also, if you feel like you are best dressed, please come see us, because we are conducting red carpet interviews. So if you feel like you got it on tonight, please come see us. So
Want to know what you're wearing?
Yes.
One day you know I do.
Come find us.
Thanks, y'all.
Oh,
Have a good
wait,
night.
I'm sorry. One quick thing, because I know people are going to ask me. I know y'all like my look, right?
Yeah.
I love it. So I am in Alec Brzimnik tour, okay? Yes. I I am so thankful to you. That's Bonus Dad. He has been with me since 16, and to have both him and Earl here tonight is really, really a treat and a blessing.
I wouldn't miss it.
You better not have. They dressed me for both my junior and senior prom. So we go very, very, very far back because those days are long gone. But to know that I've seen two men, black men that exemplify excellence and how they carry themselves and their professionalism and their art and their craft. And so they were great examples for me as I was coming up. And so tonight having them still here with me 20 years later is a blessing. So I'm thankful to them. And get y'all pieces, get y'all something made. Thank you. So yeah, I love you.
Hey y'all, we are at the 3520 event celebrating 20 years and we're so excited to be here. This is the Stylist Rant Podcast and my name is Kristen.
And it is your girl, Tonay.
And we have a special guest with us and we would love to know what he's wearing.
So I'm Earl Bannister, and I'm actually wearing a designer that's local to Baltimore City. He has a shop down on Calvert Street, 31 South Calvert Street, by appointment. TheQG.com if you want to book an appointment. But he's been there for 13 years. He made this cape for me, this shirt for me, this bag for me, these pants for me. Christian Bouton retailed the boots, but it's all good. And the hat is by Hat Mogul. He's a designer out of Atlanta. Look him up on Instagram. And the designer down on Calvert Street, 31 South Calvert Street, is me.
Yes.
So I made everything.
We love it, and we love the chocolate brown. Yes, yes.
Where can people find you?
They can find me on Instagram at Earl Bannister, EarleBannister, on Instagram, and the same name on Facebook.
Perfect.
Awesome. All right, and then before we let you go, give us one word of encouragement for Darius.
He don't need no encouragement. Really, I've known Darius since he was 15 years old, and he has been genuine, and he has been authentic, and that's what's gotten him to where he is today. And I appreciate that because in this fashion, especially the local fashion industry, there's so many copycats, and they never get anywhere, and the flame fizzles out, but his flame burns as long as he wants to.
Well, we appreciate your kind words and your amazing outfit. Thank you so much for blessing us with your presence.
Thank you.
All right, y'all.
Hey guys, and we are back with another exciting interview. We are here with one of our closing designers of the show. So I'm going to let him introduce himself and let us know about his amazing collection that he presented to us tonight.
My name is Carl Trogdon with Alec Resumna Couture. I am located here in Baltimore, Maryland. The collection that you saw, I handmade everything, first of all. A lot of designers don't do that. And the collection was a little bit of everything that encompasses Darius. I wanted to represent him well. Like he said, he wears everything from sweatpants to suits to avant-garde. So I wanted to give a little bit of all that and to show that men can get fashion as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes. Okay, let the people know what you are wearing today.
Actually, I'm wearing myself as well. I'm wearing Alec Resumna from head to toe.
We love that. Okay, and then give us one word of advice for upcoming creatives.
One word of advice. I guess my one word of advice would be just to be free and do what you love doing. Okay. Don't let anyone try to put you in a box. So many people try and tell you, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. And sometimes you just got to live for yourself. Be free and just design, or even if it's drawing or whatever it is, just do it for yourself. And once you make yourself happy, then you can make other people happy.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for coming out tonight for the 3520 experience. Your outfits were amazing. We've already interviewed Darius, and he let us know he had you on tonight. So thank you so much for coming out, and stay fabulous. Thank you.